Hi Leo, my ascendant brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. So if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. I've currently got a sale on that you might want to check out as well. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So let's see, what are we removing, releasing or letting go of from our lifescapes this week? And this week we get, if I can even shuffle my cards properly. All right, so this week we get the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So this is interesting, right? Because when you're letting go of the Nine of Cups, effectively what it, you know, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, but also emotional contentment, and we're letting go of this. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh great, here we go. No, absolutely not. What it kind of says to me is that this week we're done relying on luck. And I feel like I think we've already had this message as well. I'm not sure whether it was last week or the week before, but it's interesting how some of the themes seem to be coming back on this side of the year, on, you know, on the aftermath of the eclipse. And I find this really interesting because when you're letting go of the Nine of Cups, this is about letting go of this wishing. I'm not going to wish for it, I'm going to make it happen. This feels for me, Leo, like this week we get a boost of confidence. Like this week we really get that moment where it's like, you know what, I'm going to stop wishing for this to happen and stop with the pipe dream, and I'm going to make it a reality. So with your letting go of the Nine of Cups, it's basically saying I'm going to let go of wishing for something and I'm going to start making it happen. I'm going to start building the dream instead of wishing for the dream. And that is a really powerful place to be in, because that's when you really start to co-create. When you put your 50% in, the universe can then look at you and say, actually, you know what, you've done your bit. Now I better muscle up and start doing mine. So what are we working on this week? What are we working on now? The bulk of the matter. You've got the Justice card, which is great because it's about making decisions, right? It's about being grounded enough to make a decision, but ultimately it's about trusting in the process, and it's also about trusting that you know what is fair for you and fair for everybody that you interact with. I kind of feel like anything that you see this week that you feel like is an injustice or is it unfair, you will speak up against, you will speak out against, and ultimately if anybody's not being fair with you this week, they are going to know about it. And why not, right? Ultimately, one of the things about Leo is they're very generous of heart, very giving, as you know, of spirit. And when you are that, a lot of, you know, sometimes people can ask, or not even ask, some people can try to take advantage of that. And I feel like this week, if you see anything like that, whether it's towards you or towards somebody else, you will be catching it in the bud and saying, look, you know what, that doesn't fly with me because it's actually just wrong. You know, you'll be speaking up on this. But ultimately, this is about trusting yourself. It's about trusting your ability to make the right decision. When you get hunches this week, Leo, when you get moments where you're presented with things, and I feel like this is going to be quite fast, I feel like there's going to be a succession of 3 decisions that you have to make, and you're going to have to make them very quickly. Pay attention to whether these things are actually a part of your path. You know, if you're going into something with the mindset of I'm going to stop wishing for this, I'm going to start making it happen, you will effectively have to make some decisions. And I feel like there's going to be 3 of them in quick succession. It's going to be like bam, 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 and you'll have to make them really quick. Don't procrastinate. This is not the week to do that. You need to make your decisions and stick by them no matter what happens. And then finally, what are you welcoming in? What is the energy that is trying to break into your life this week? And you get the Fool card. Beautiful. New things, new places, new people. It feels to me like there's going to be some kind of invite. It feels like there's going to be some kind of offer of alignment. So, you know, this could be offer of collaboration for some of you. It could be offers of new work, new jobs, new ways of doing things. It could be invites to new places that you haven't been before. My advice to you, Leo, embrace everything. If it obviously follow your intuition. If it doesn't feel right or it feels unnatural, unfair or it feels unstacked, or even if it doesn't feel like something that could possibly be legal, obviously listen to that, listen to yourself. But ultimately, when the Fool card is trying to break into your life, it's asking you to take some calculated, assessed risks. It's asking you to, you know, to live bold, to do new things. As an example, I'll give you a really crap story now. I know a lot of you will switch off from here on in, but as a, you know, yesterday I went for dinner with some friends and my partner. And, you know, I went to a restaurant that I've been to loads of times, and usually I always get the same thing. And I thought to myself, do you know what? And it's such a small thing, but I was like, no, it's a new year, new things, new places, new experiences is what I want this year. So you know what? I'm going to have something completely different to what I would usually have. And do you know what? I had it and I bloody well enjoyed every bite of it. And that is my whole point. The new era of self, the new self-expression, the new era of everything is trying to break into your life this week. Embrace it. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you very soon for more videos. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.